Break the silence.
Know your body, know the symptoms.
I'm an ovarian cancer survivor.
I'm an ovarian cancer survivor.
Bloating,
fatigue,
Back pain,
stomach pain,
weight loss, weight gain,
distension,
Constant constipation.
abnormal bleeding.
There is no accurate screening test.
know your body, know the symptoms. I had just been to my GYN for my yearly exam and everything was okay. And within 2 weeks, the bloating began and the bleeding, and it was kind of hard to believe that within 4 weeks that I'd have a 17-centimeter tumor that was missed.
She really started bloating noticeably every day. It got worse and worse. Finally, it literally looked like she was 9 months pregnant.
And my husband was really concerned, and he took me to the emergency room, and they thought I was in labor, and I said, no, I am not pregnant.
I had been having some medical problems over the summer, and I went to my doctor. We did some blood tests, and he said he didn't find anything. Oh, maybe you have acid reflux. Let's just keep going with what we're doing. And I said, well, I don't think you're right. So I went to the emergency room. They took one look at me, and they said, oh, she's pregnancy or right away. And I said, no, I'm not pregnant. And they gave me, I think, 3 different pregnancy tests down there because I looked pregnant. The doctor came in and said, oh, there are some days I love my job and some days I hate my job. And today's one of those days that I hate my job because I have to tell you that we found a large mass on each of your ovaries. So it's probably cancer.
I lost my daughter to ovarian cancer. She had some pain in her abdomen that her mom and I had her checked at a local urgent care facility, and they diagnosed just ovarian cysts at the time. Not thinking of the worst at the time, we accepted that diagnosis, and her pain subsided for a while. But in hindsight, it was there.
I am an ovarian cancer survivor.
And I'm an ovarian cancer survivor.
Know your body, know the symptoms.
Now we're finding that it's not just a disease that hits older women, because at one time it was only, 60 and over.
Mom called me and said, you need to go to the emergency room now. And she had actually said in the very beginning, she said, oh, it could be ovarian cancer. And I said, Mom, you're ridiculous. I'm 24 years old. I do not have ovarian cancer. And unfortunately, she was right. I was diagnosed stage 3B.
We didn't know anything about ovarian cancer. When Jessie was diagnosed, she actually graduated high school the summer before she was diagnosed. She was diagnosed in October and she had graduated in June.
I'm finding out that more and more African American women are being diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and they're being diagnosed at late stages simply because of the miseducation. You just can't turn your back and say, okay, I have cancer, I'm not going to do anything about it. You have to be an advocate for cancer. That's why NOCC is very important. It's very important that we raise as much money as we possibly can.
They still don't have a definitive diagnosis or say a blood test or that sort of a thing that totally will tell you yes or no. So we have to depend on educating women and men, because it's important for men as well. Even physicians, as good as they are, miss this all the time.
Ask questions. I always make a habit. Every time I go to the doctor's office, I have to write down everything I even think I want to ask the doctor. And it's also very important to take someone with you. Then they can really take in that information more so than you, because you have so much on your mind as a cancer patient.
Ovarian cancer is more than a woman's disease.
Jesse's aunt, wonderful, wonderful woman. She took it upon herself to start doing research, to find a chapter or find something that we could support. We wanted to be involved in something. And if Jesse's face is the face of ovarian cancer in Rhode Island for the NOCC, then so be it. I'm willing for it to be that way, and she was willing for it to be that way.
As soon as you tell someone that you have cancer, especially ovarian cancer, it's like, I never knew anyone to survive ovarian cancer. And that is so far from the truth. We've come a long way since Gilda Radner. Through NOCC, more people are becoming more educated around what exactly ovarian cancer is. I didn't know that there was even a national chapter until I became involved with my local chapter. This has been very fulfilling for me, is to be involved. I can't even begin to say how important NOCC is.
I like being able to make someone's day better, and if I could maybe educate them a little with what I do know, that's even better. Because the education is what needs to be out there. We need to be able to spread the word, and I truly believe that NOCC is doing a phenomenal job.
It affects everyone, not just the person who has it, but everyone who's involved with it. Husbands, wives, kids, and it's the possibility of losing that person has to affect everybody.
I don't think I'd be where I am today. So I'm grateful to have this organization. I'm grateful to have the friends that I've met. It amazes me how many people that I notice now that are really starting to know more about. And I just know that with the continued efforts and just being out there, that it's going to make a difference, and we are going to make a difference.
I was 11 years old when my mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and I'm dedicating a lot of my time and work for the NOCC and hopefully raising money for them. I know they're a great organization, and I'd love to help out any way I could, just so women didn't have to go through what my mom went through.
I'm an ovarian cancer survivor.
I'm an ovarian cancer survivor.
I am 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 an ovarian cancer survivor.